What an exciting time in crypto pre-sale land, getting in on these cryptocurrencies either before they launch on PancakeSwap or right after they launch. The rewards tokens are doing exceptionally well. People reporting insane gains the last week, the last month, over and over again with these rewards tokens being tokens that you hold and reward holders by paying you in a certain cryptocurrency. Here's Cardano Money. Listen carefully because this is outside the box. This is a little bit different than what I usually talk about. And maybe it's higher risk. I'm going to get into that, but because the market cap is only $37,000, it launched yesterday. These are the kinds of things that we discuss before they launch in our Tribe 100X Discord group. Get into these really early, but there's still huge opportunities after they launch. But I have never seen one quite like this before, so I wanted to share it. And in fact, I'm going to come show you this in a second. It's already paid me 119 ADA. And I just got this last night. I haven't held this for much more than 12 hours. And I only put in 3.5 BNB, and it's at an actually lower price now than when I got in. I'll say that again. This is why I'm sharing this. I only put in 3.5 BNB into this thing last night, about a little over 12 hours ago. And it's actually less expensive to come into this now than it was before. So you could get the same number of tokens I got, which is right here, for less than I did. And I already got 119 ADA with more on the way, and it hasn't done any major price movement. So it's kind of strange in a good way. I'm going to get to all of that. These are the kinds of things we talk about in Tribe 100X. If you're not in our Discord group, man, you are missing out. We've had people reporting, turning a couple $100 into tens of thousands in days. Someone getting over $102,000 on an $800 investment. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not recommending you do any of this, but if you are already doing it and you're doing your own research, you understand we're not financial advisors, but working together as a community to spot these, vet them together. We have over 500 members in there working together, following the same strategy. It is working like clockwork. If you're new to this, we do have a class that shows you the strategy. Again, not financial advice, but just showing you the strategy. And then I'll put a link below to that. If you're not new and you've been doing this, man, join our Discord. It's absolutely insane what we're doing. Look at some of my videos. I haven't even been able to share all the stories. It's just crazy. Anyway, this Cardano Money is another rewards token that rewards an ADA. And because I've gotten so much with such a small investment, because the market cap is so low, now at 38,000, not 380,000, 38,000. It launched a day ago. I got in somewhere a little bit higher than it is now. And to get that many reward tokens is insane. And it might be why they're promoting it the way they are. They didn't do a lot of hype. That's why the market cap's so low. They are connecting, they are engaging, they're developing. They launched this on PancakeSwap and then release their website afterwards. Usually we like to see everything put together, but that can create kind of a big splash up front and kind of a wonky, weird situation with the price action. If this really is what it appears to be, and again, I'm not making any promises, do your own research. This is outside the box for me. But because those ADA rewards were so high in such a short period of time, with very little price action or movement, really, with such a low market cap. I mean, a 10X would be 380,000. A 100X would be 3.8 million market cap. I mean, this is worth talking about. Again, it could flop. They could rug pull. All of that is always possible. But they are communicating. They are continually developing. And it is an interesting situation paying that much ADA in that short period of time with that small of an investment. So I had to share it with all those kind of, disclaimers in mind. And I just posted this on my Facebook. I don't usually talk about this outside the Discord group, but this is so unusual. I just kind of wanted to highlight like the advantages of being in the Discord group by finding about these things early and just let people know about this. I wrote the market cap is so low on this, like 38,000. It's higher risk, I suppose. So, I'm guessing. I don't know that it's higher risk, and I'll keep sharing why. But it could be. Low market cap. It's weird. It's unusual. Usually, if something legit launches and is out for a day, you see a much bigger spike than this. But they're saying that they purposefully chose not to do that. Now, is it because they can't do it? They don't know how to do it? Or is it because they really just didn't want to grow it that way? And I explain here, only been out one day. They didn't do a regular launch, zero hype, and no real build up at all. Said they wanted just word of mouth and a slower build. Said they didn't want the pump and dump thing to contend with. Not a lot of excitement around it. And yet I got all these free ADA because it's an ADA rewards token. I only put 3.5 BNB last night at same price it's at now. It's actually lower now. So thought I'd pass this along. So again, I've wanted to pick up ADA. I'm so excited. I put all my resources into crypto pre-sale stuff because, it's just insane what we're seeing happen. So it's nice getting into these reward tokens that you can hold, have the advantages of the possible massive moves that you get on the Binance Smart Chain projects that just launched, and still be getting these reward tokens in, projects that I'd like to hold. Like I'd like to get some Cardano, I'd like to get some Polkadot. I'm in another one called Polkadot, and it's given me, I just compounded this one, but I'm getting tons of Polkadot, another reward token. I'm getting ETH here and baby Ethereum. Again, I'm not recommending these. These are some really low market caps, but it's just working out so well for me. I'm in these different ones. I'm going to do a reward token session here pretty soon, and maybe pass that on to everybody on my YouTube. But you really want to be in our Discord, guys, to find out about these before they launch. You get in here. Now, I didn't actually, this was in our Discord. I actually didn't see it because there's so many. I got into Kitty Cake, made a fortune there. I got into Fat Cake today, made an absolute fortune. In fact, is that open right now? That's like these reward tokens are just going crazy. Yeah, this is pushing up at a new possible high. I did get in. A lot of people in our community got in the pre-sale. I got in somewhere, after it hit Pancake Swap down here, but it's only been out a day. But they're just going crazy. But if you're not in our Discord, you're going to be missing a lot of these. It's just absolutely insane what's happening. But again, this one's a little outside the box. This CardanoMoney, a 37 or now a 39,000 market cap. You just don't see that very often with a legitimate project that's been out even for a few hours. And so just thought I'd pass it on. Do your own research. I'll put a link to the Telegram group below this video. I'll put a link to their website. You can see that it's, it's not a perfect website. Like, it leaves a lot still to be developed, but a lot of these, Elongate looked worse than this when it first launched, for those of you know what that one is. So, can't fully judge it just on that. I'm looking at the engagement in the Telegram group. I've been impressed at how they rallied the troops. And they really spend time explaining everything. This was closed a minute ago because they had rallied everybody to do, to raid another group, a group that they're allowed to promote this. Like they're working together. They want to grow it organically. Yeah, we'll see. Again, do your own research, make your own decisions. But when I'm seeing this kind of ADA returns with a 3.5 BNB investment in something that has a $39,000 market cap that could easily 10x and still be a low market cap, and I'm getting these kinds of returns, I got to pass it along. So I wanted to do that for you. Invest at your own risk, do your own research. This is more for those of you that are maybe experienced. If you don't have experience with the crypto pre-sale strategy and getting into these projects before they launch, like all these crazy projects, they're just, just paying huge returns. Like anyone who gets into these when they first launch, you can see, like, even when they come way back down, you're up like 10x. It's pretty remarkable. Fat Cake today, huge returns, huge gains in our community on that one. If you're not in our Discord, seriously consider it. If you're brand new to crypto pre-sales, I'll put a link to a class below so you can learn about the strategy. You should take that step first. If you have not been doing crypto pre-sales, watch the class, get the class before you come into the Discord. If you have experience, I'll give a link to just join our Discord, because finding out about so many of these and discussing them, I mean, it truly is remarkable. And we have one amazing community. In fact, I have something else I shared. It's just an example of how cool our community is. Someone joined yesterday and said this group is genuinely the most sincere people I've ever seen. It actually is a tight community. I accidentally put too much BNB into Fat Cake. So he learned about Fat Cake because he got in yesterday and Fat Cake launched today, and didn't have enough to pay for gas fees. And Binance kept giving me an error on the page, not letting me buy more BNB to RIP FT. He's referring to a strategy we have called RIP FT. It stands for recoup investment, take profit, and then leave in free tokens. So like I just showed you the screenshot of, or the PooCoin chart for Fat Cake. I got free tokens in there now. So when it keeps going up, I keep making money, but I'm not taking risks. That's RIP FT. He goes, and when I mentioned my problem in the chat, 2 people, he's referring to our community, immediately DM'd me to help me out. If you're on the fence about whether to join, I joined yesterday. He just posted this an hour ago, by the way. Like he literally, like today. I joined yesterday, and what I made today already covered the member fee. I definitely recommend joining this team 200%, which is really cool. And I don't know, Matt, but Matt, if you're seeing this, thank you for that shout out. I really appreciate it. It is an amazing community. It's an amazing group of people that are really helpful, working together, following the same strategy, hunting for these pre-sales, finding tons of them, vetting them, researching them, letting each other know about them. Yeah, it is really, somebody else posted, I don't have it here, but he was paying $1,000 a month in another program for 10 months. And within a few days of joining our community, which by the way cost peanuts, I mean, literally peanuts, he said he made more than he did in the other group that cost $1,000 a month. It's pretty funny. Anyway, I wanted to pass on Cardano money. You know, whenever I see something with that low of a market cap, I'm hesitant to share it. It's now at 42,000. I'm hesitant to share it because, you know, you wonder what I might be missing, right? But everything kind of checks out. It doesn't mean it's not a rug pull. It doesn't mean it's 100%. Do your own research, but I had to pass it along getting that many Cardano in that short of a period of time in a rewards token with that low of a market cap. After only putting in 3.5 BNB, it's pretty remarkable. All right, have fun out there. Keep making lots of gains, and hope to see you in our Tribe 100X Discord community so you can spot more of these. We'll see you soon.